Hey everyone, it's the Angry Honey Badger here, and it is time for Badger's Picks for free week 9 in season 4. Let's see who's free this week and what 4 champions I'm going to recommend. Free this week, it looks like we're going to get Ash, and we're going to get Gangplank, Heimerdinger, Karma, Lee Sin, Shyvana, Lulu, Syndra, Jinx, and Vel'Koz. As for my first champion recommendation for this week, I'm going to go with Lee Sin. And the reason I'm going to go with Lee Sin is because in the future, he's going to get a huge nerf. And it looks like it's going to ruin him. And actually, at this point, I think it looks like a massive April Fool's joke because it just seems absurd with how much they're going to change to him. So play him now before he gets ruined is kind of my recommendation here. So try out some Lee Sin this week and see if you actually enjoy him if you've never played him before. But pretty good champion. Hopefully they don't ruin him. My next recommendation this week is going to be Shyvana. Shyvana is in a really good spot right now. She's really, really strong. You can build her pretty darn tanky, and it works pretty awesomely. You still deal a lot of damage. She actually just does naturally too much damage. I wouldn't be surprised if she does get a nerf in the future. Her kit is really, really good. She's a little slow early game. You just need to play safe and farm, but once you hit 6, you can win your lane pretty easily most of the time. So if you've never played Shyvana before, try her out. She's a lot of fun. My next champion recommendation to try out this week is actually going to be Lulu. Now, whether you want to play her as a support or a mid, you can try out both. I think she still works great in both. She might receive a nerf to the mid lane approach. We'll see if they touch her numbers. They're not actually as insane as some people think. She's just actually slightly difficult to counter. But she'll probably get some kind of little nerf just so they address it. But who knows? LeBlanc hasn't really been touched. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, try Lulu out. She's a lot of fun, and it's surprising the amount of utility you get out of her late game when you are playing her as AP, because deep down, she is a support. So it actually works really well having that damage and all of that natural just like supportiness too, because the more AP you have with her, the better it gets. So try out Lulu. And as for my last recommendation for this week, I'm going to go ahead and pick Jinx. She's probably one of the strongest ADCs in the game at the moment. Takes a little bit to get her down, but not too much. And she gets to that late game, she's a hyper carry. So basically, farm well in your lane, try to pick up some kills. Late game rolls around, you're going to be doing really, really good work with Jinx. She does a lot of damage. So she's a good champion right now. So if you haven't been playing Jinx or you want to try her out, now's the week to do that since she is free. But those are, in fact, going to be your free week champions this week in week 9 in season 4. Try out any of the ones that I recommended. Obviously, you can play any of the other ones you want to try. Vel'Koz is obviously free this week. You can play him and decide whether you like him or not. I personally do not care for him. He doesn't really fit the meta right now. So kind of just ignoring him. He's not fun. I don't think he's fun. I'm calling it. Other than that, though, play anybody you want to try out. And good luck out there this week on the Fields of Justice.